This video is to show you how to complete a recruiter pre-screen phone interview. To begin, on your applicant's homepage, you'll want to scroll down to update their status. Clicking on the blue box underneath Action, you can update their status to Contacted. An easy way for you to know if you have talked to them or left a message is by updating the activity type. Saying that you have talked to them and changing their status to Contacted will allow other recruiters or admins to know that you have spoken to them. While you're on the phone with him, it's recommended that you make another Action tab and use the activity notes to log your conversation with the applicant. The top 5 questions that all recruiters should be asking every applicant and logging in to CMGTracker for further and future reference is going to include location of the job, making sure that they are aware of the job and where it's located, and ensuring that is a good commute for them is definitely recommended. After I've made sure of that, I can simply type yes, or I can type good commute. The next question I want to ask is in regards to transportation. You can ask this by saying, what is your form of transportation and how are you getting to work? Do you have reliable transportation? Any of those kind of questions. If the candidate says they are on bus route, do not make them feel bad for being on a bus route. Tell them you simply need to know this information because some of your accounts, some of your clients are not bus accessible and you want to set your candidate up for success. So after speaking with John, I can say that he has his own car. The next question I want to ask is what kind of salary he is looking for. So I can just make a note of pay, salary, whatever keyword for you to remember that that's what you're talking to him about. Now, if you have a position and it is specifically looking at paying $13 an hour, or it's kind of open to a salary range, you can put that he is great with $13 an hour. And move on to your next question. Or if the pay that the position is offering does not work for him, find out what he's actually looking for. So if he's looking for $14 an hour, be sure to make that note for future reference. The next question I want to ask is in regards to the schedule or shift he is looking for. Again, if your position is a set schedule, you can easily just put first shift works or whatever schedule is that he's looking for. Just make a quick note, and so that way for future reference, again, you can go back and reference that, or other recruiters that may have a new position, if they come across your candidate, they'll be able to know as well. The last question you want to ask is in regards to a background check and drug screen. You can ask this by saying, are you able to consent to a background check or drug screen, or if you would have any issues running those kind of tests. After you've gone through all of your questions, you can then go through and ask any position-specific questions while they're looking for a new job and continue your phone screen from there. Upon completing your phone screen, make sure that you hit save. So all of your notes are logged for future reference.